Google has launched its new lineup of phones, and today I'm really excited because we're going to be unboxing the Pixel 8. So in all transparency, Google has kindly sent us the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 case for us creators to review. Just to set expectations, I've always been an Apple fan. Previously when I worked in Google, they launched the Pixel 1 and 2 quite a few years back, and I didn't really like it. I have to admit, no, Pixels have the best photos to date. But as a video creator, I'm obviously more inclined to look at the video side of stuff, right? At that point, the Pixel phone just didn't work for me. So I'm really excited to kind of unbox these, and later in the video, I'll share a little bit more on some of the cool features that Google has come up with. They've integrated AI into so many of their things. I'm actually really impressed with what they've come up with this time. I've always been a fan of Google's software, never very much of their hardware, but when we went to the Made for Google Singapore event the other day, I was blown away by what I saw, by like the live demonstrations. I was like, wow, I might change to a Pixel. So enough talk, let's get right to unboxing it. So here it is, the Pixel 8, and Google was kind enough to send us over a case as well, and well, I got orange because orange is my favorite color. So I'll go ahead to unbox the case first, and then we'll go ahead with the Pixel 8. So I'll just put this aside first. All right, so all the packaging is pretty nice. It's all paper, and that's really environmentally friendly. I think everyone nowadays, they're all trying to move away from leather and whatnot, right? So let's go ahead and open the case. Okay, wow. Okay. So it's wrapped around this very nice, well, paper. Oh wow, check it out. They actually have the Google logo on there. Very nice. They have a very nice sort of, what's this called? Fabric? No, what's it called? Soft texture thingy behind. And it says Pixel. Wasn't the kind of orange I was quite expecting. I was expecting something a little bit poppier. And you see the difference with the case. In the case here, the silver doesn't seem just as prominent, and well, this one is really, really obvious. They have the cutaway for the phone cameras. They have the buttons. That's it. Cutaways for the speakers and the USB-C charger. That's it for this one. Now on to the star of the show. Oh, just look at it. It's so nice. So Pixel 8 comes in 3 colors. Obsidian, which is black. It comes in rose, which is kind of like a pink, pale pinkish thing. And I got hazel, which is grey, I suppose. I usually go for the black, but I just thought to try something new. So there you go, hazel, Pixel 8, 128 gigs, 5G sub-6, a 6.2-inch screen. Yeah, really, really nice box. Again, it kind of reminds me of an Apple box. The packaging, the way it's very sleek. I really love the Google sign that really just pops. Very clean, very nice. It says Google on this side and the Google logo on the top, which is always, always nice. Now, for the important paper tearing. One more. Oh. And here we go. Wow. Look at that color. I love it. It's really like it's really a gray, I would say. Okay, we'll push this aside. We'll see what else is in the box first. So for the box, we have a USB-A to USB-C cable. And then we have a USB-C cable. So we can use this to charge our stuff. And then we have, what is this? We have a booklet, the pin which helps us to take out our SIM card, as well as like a help me thingy, warranty card, and that's it. Very simple. All right, back to the main thing we want to see. Oh, look at this. Oh, interesting. On my screen, it somehow looks a little bit greenish, but it's actually gray. Anyway, the side buttons there. I always feel like this is a signature Pixel kind of look. It has this camera on the strip and it juts out. So very nice. And of course the G there. The sides and the camera bump are this kind of like matte finish, whereas the back is kind of like a glossy finish. And for the Pro models, it's flipped. Very similar, I think, to the iPhone style of like Pro versus non-Pro. And for this iteration, they've rounded out the corners to make it a bit more like, yeah, kind of nice. Now for the next part of it, stick tearing. Ooh. Turn it on, it says Google. Very nice. The phone is taking some time to boot up. Welcome to your Pixel. Oh, very nice. And then as that bounces, there's a haptic feedback coming through. I must say it's very nice to hold. It's not too big. It's actually slim enough to hold in one hand and yeah, very comfortable kind of feel. The SIM card tray says Google Amphitheater Mountain View. Very cool, small detail. Okay, let's put this in. It's been a very long time since I've used an Android phone. While we're waiting, let's see how the case looks on it. Grey and orange. Boop. Pops on very, very nicely. Cool. There we go. Welcome to your new Pixel. Alright, there we have it. Orange and hazel, as they would say. Me being a content creator, if there's any way to create content with the least amount of friction, that will really help in my workflow, my production. So there were just a few things that just blew my mind. First cool feature is best take. If you go for any parties and stuff, right, you'll take a bunch of photos, and when you gather a group together, it's always hard to find the perfect picture, right? In some photos, my eyes will be closed. In the other photos, your friend's eyes are closed. You know, maybe your partner coughed or something like that, right? Google actually utilizes the power of AI to find your best take. You take a bunch of photos, they'll compile those photos, and they'll basically take the best take out of it. It's really cool. You can choose whichever face you prefer to have in that photo, and AI will know how to move it naturally so you don't look too weird. The best take photo, like, you know, it's not like your head goes there and you're like, it's disfigured. They really edit it to look very natural, so I was very impressed by that. So best take, I think, will be something interesting for me to test. Second feature is the audio eraser. So audio eraser is really cool. For content, audio is 50% of the game. If you have bad audio, a lot of people will click off very easily. But Google has made it really easy with the Pixel 8. Say, for example, you're taking a video in Rome with waterfall sounds behind it, right? The AI will be able to pick out like, hey, there's background noise, there is waterfall behind, there is the wind sounds. They're able to identify that once you process it, and you can toggle how much you want the sound to come through. So you can make like the nature sounds softer, you can make the waterfall sound softer, you can make your voice louder, and yeah, it sounds very natural. It just works. The third thing is Magic Eraser, and also I think it's within a photo editing tool. Very cool because you can take a photo, erase whatever that you don't want in the photo, and you can even crop yourself and kind of resize it. And editors can do this, right? But this is all within the phone and it's done really easily. So I was also very impressed in that. I'm definitely going to try that out because it's really hard to get nice photos without people in them. And wow, this will just make things so much easier. Last but not least, the macro lens is incredible. Like, there was a flower the other day and I took a photo of it, right, with the Pixel 8. Wow, the macro detail is insane. Like, one of the other creators used her iPhone to snap a photo of it, but the macro lens on the Apple iPhone could not compare to this, and that blew me away. So these are just like a couple of interesting features that I really wanted to check out as a content creator. If you want to know about the Pixel 8 specs, you can definitely check out all the other tech channels like MKBHD, Mr. Who's the Boss, iJustine. I'm sure they are gonna like cover it in detail. Because I'm not gonna run benchmarks on the phone. I just want to use the phone and see like, hey, as a content creator, is it usable? Is it easy? And I don't know, will it persuade me to move from Apple to Pixel? I don't know. So I'll be using this as my daily driver for the next 2 weeks or so, and then I probably will come back with a full review on it to see whether I've decided to make the switch. If you want to get a Pixel, it's going to cost you 1,099 Singapore dollars. If you buy from the website itself, you can get a $250 discount towards your next purchase. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing and the first impressions. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like. I'll see you all in the next video.